Right, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the show. I am your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host, Mukluk. Today we are back in the wonderful world of Guild Wars 2, which is Tuesday. By the way, did you know that? Hello there. We are in Tyria. That's right. I've completely flubbed my intro. See, I'm visiting EU right now, so I'm dyslexic. Update day, good day. Yes, today is update day, and a little less than 2 hours. We are anticipating the update, the 6-month update, which is actually a bit late for Janthier Wilds, and all the stuff that will be included with that, which is continuation to the story, the 3rd map, raid challenge mode, legendary mode, new homestead decorations, 12 core relics, mastery updates, new armor set, weapon set, wizard's vault refresh, and more.
Hey, Muck.
Hey, me. Hi, Snarf. Thank you. Less than 2 hours. Gotta rush my wizard vault missions. Yes. Yeah, good time to do any last-minute Wizards Vault stuff if you intend to do that before the reset. You know, collect those points. When does the drop start?
Morning.
Drops should start about the same time the update starts, which is a little less than 2 hours from now. Yes. There's a giveaway. Every Tuesday I do a giveaway. That is going to be later this evening, but yes, we will have a giveaway. And I was thinking of throwing a legendary into the pot. But that is for much later. That is for much later. Yes, yes, yes. Muck, if they adjusted the timers for Twitch drops. Let me see. No EU giveaway. I'm giving every single person here a bag slot. How about that? And by giving you, I mean with drops. Let me see. I can check on the drops. 1 second. Viewer rewards. Let's see. Drops. Control F. Guild. Givers to Repentance. Okay. So according to Twitch, it starts at. Oh, that's kind of weird. Hold on a sec. This is what it says on the streamer side. On the streamer side, it says this starts at 1 p.m., which is about 2 hours and 45 minutes from now. But it also says at 9 a.m. Pacific time right here, which is 1 hour and 45 minutes from now. So that is 3 hours away, that's 2 hours away. So one of these didn't calculate for daylight savings. So either 2 hours from now, we're gonna find out if people say they're getting drops. And if they don't, then it's 3 hours from now. Do back slots 7 hours. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Someone can't do math. Nah. They're probably from somewhere in the world that doesn't have to deal with daylight savings time, so they didn't consider it, if I had to guess. I'll be back in 2 hours. See you in 2 hours, Will. What if they adjust their daylight saving? Yeah, that's probably exactly what it is. That's probs exact what it is. You have DST now already? Yeah, it was on Sunday. Yeah, I woke up Sunday to my kid giving me a flying elbow drop, and he told me that there was a time change. And I'm like, oh, okay. What one of your 72 characters is getting the free bag mug? I have like 10 characters. I have like one of each class and then a couple extras. As far as extra bag slot, maybe my ranger? Well, actually, I don't know. You guys never let me fill up my inventory before you all start crying, so maybe I shouldn't even bother adding another bag slot. But there is room for another bag slot right here on my ranger. So, if not him, though, I don't know who. Because this is certainly the one I play the most. Wake up 1 hour angrier on Sunday. I mean, I didn't mind the sleep, but I minded the elbow drop. He said he's going to stream all day. I am streaming all day, yes. I'll be here for about 14 hours with a few meal breaks. Yes, so anyone who wishes to can get all the drops here. That means, Shutter, I'll have to log into Twitch. Only if you want the back slot, Blue Ball. Hello, Mugachak. Congrats for reaching the plushie goal. Right? Yo, I'm so excited about that and also shocked. Yeah, for anyone who didn't see it, exclamation mark plushie in the chat. I have gotten permission from ArenaNet to make 1,000 Asura plushies. This is the concept art. This guy's the concept art for what I want it to look like. I'm going to try to match that as much as possible. And to make it happen, we had to get 200 people to pledge that they were interested in such a product. Otherwise, I couldn't get a factory to devote their time to making 1,000 Asura plushies if they think no one's going to buy them. And so they were like, all right, we'll give you 10 days to get 200 people to show interest. We did it in 1. So at this point, anyone who pledges basically reserves one because we've reached the 200. That's awesome. That's fantastic. However, was only given permission to make 1,000 of these. So anyone who pledges is basically reserving one of the 1,000. Because, you know, later on, once it becomes like a shop, it'll lock down after 1,000. You know, 200 each, 1,000 limited edition. Yeah, something like that. So if you think you would like one of these little dudes, hopefully in the Andy way and not in the Sid way, there's your information. That's your information right now. Scalpers buy now. There you go. Yes. Very, very excited because I was worried about that. Like, I knew I had 50 to 100 people interested in such a product because I had heard that feedback. But just being given like a deadline, like you have 10 days to reach 200, I was nervous about that, and then I was completely blown away.
Thanks for the guides and the fun.
You're welcome. I'm glad you found it fun. Thank you, Chili Bean. Also, Chili Bean, Homeless Panda, Sheila Byrne, Snarf, Steve X, Silent Storm, Wrangler, John, Nephilim, lots of people. Thank you for the subs, the primes. I appreciate that. That's a huge help. I need to know, Muck, is Muck microwave safe? No. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I don't know what happens if you microwave a stuffed animal. I assume at first it just gets warm, but I mean, they're not like completely sealed, so I don't know if they explode or anything. But I gotta say, I can't recommend it. Anything that I don't know if it's safe to microwave it, I typically don't recommend you microwave it. Muck, I told you I never had a doubt that Muck would get his third dimension. Yes. Blue, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter. I totally used your quote. I was like, help us give Muck the third dimension he craves. Wife and I recently started, really like the guides. Is Guardian really that bad? No, Guardian is not bad. The whole thing is a joke. One that I pushed too far if I'm confusing new players. No, so here's the thing. When I would rant about Guardian, it came from a place of envy and jealousy, a very dark place in my heart. For 5 years in Guild Wars 2, Guardian was 100% flat out, not debatable, better than the other classes. It was overpowered, and it might still be a little bit, but it was blatantly overpowered to the point where you often, it's like, if you were a support and you weren't a Guardian, you weren't allowed in groups for a long time. And so, because of that, I rant and raved about Guardian in many of my early videos. These days, it's not as bad as it used to be. So you are free to play whatever you like. Guardian's the favorite child. Yeah, Guardian's the kid that is like bullying another kid in the school, and the other kid finally fights back, and then the teacher looks over, the teacher's arena net in this metaphor, and only sees the kid fight back, and then he runs over, it's like, oh, Guardian, you poor baby. And they don't realize that Guardian's been bullying the others every time they turn around. Like, that's exactly it. Muck loves quickness support power kata. The quickness catalyst definitely got a lot better after that big update they did for them after I tried them out, but definitely not my fave. Are drops out yet? No. They're either 2 hours from now or 3 hours from now, depending on if they adjusted for DST. As a new player, I played both, and I felt like pink class is OP. Am I playing blue class? Wrong help. Blue, okay, so the thing with blue class is, for years, is, okay, for years, Guardian was one of the only sources of stability for groups, and also Aegis for groups. So it had a monopoly.
Guys, look at me, I'm so
on
curvy.
Any slots and groups that needed those things. Firebrand is especially problematic. Firebrand has F1, F2, and F3 that basically pull a new weapon out of your pocket, the tomes. And those tomes have resistance and stability and block projectiles and reflect projectiles. I've already just in those few words, provided more utility than the entire Weaver class. Okay? So the fact that at any time, they've got 15 additional buttons, you know, F1, F2, and F3, each giving 5 new weapon skills, it's impossible to balance. Like, they would need to go back to the drawing board to balance Firebrand against the other classes. Like, it's just, it's not even close. Like, that's the same expansion that Ranger got Soul Beast. Are you kidding me? Soul Beast compared to Firebrand? Bro, it's not even close. How do you gather so many guild halls? There's a guild hall upgrade, what is it called? There's a guild hall upgrade that increases the amount of stuff that you get from the nodes. And if 2 guilds have the same level of that upgrade, then they share a cooldown. But if they have different levels of that upgrade, then you can farm multiple of them. What? Who is shooting me right now? There we go. Okay. Oh, synthesis output. Yeah. So synthesis output will either be not upgraded at all, so level 0, or 1, or 2, or 3, or 4. So there's 5 levels, going from 0 to 4. And if you join multiple guild halls with different levels of that, then you can farm all of them. Muk, is Dragon Quest XI finished? No, it is not. I was playing it yesterday morning. Still got more to do. However, it is on break for about a week while we enjoy some GW2 time. Beavis. Oh, why did it unequip? Sometimes when I use the rewinder lately, it unequips it after I use it. Oh shoot, I just messed up. Do I have to do the JP? I messed up. Scrit. Okay. I messed up. Having the rewinder suddenly reset while I was falling, screwed with me. Can't jump. I'm jumping right now, jeez. Now, I admit I was trying to save some time. Playing easy mode jumper as a Sura. You say easy mode, I say intelligent. Once again, look, it just unequipped it again. I don't know why. Why are you doing that? Alright. Talk to Honey. There we go. And grab that. And rewind again. Okay. Okay. Muck, can you tell us please what glyphs you currently have equipped on your gathering tools? Volatile. 90% of the time, volatile is the one that gives you the most money. It's very rare that it doesn't. There are some niche situations where it doesn't, but volatile. That's the wrong button. I liked how he looked dizzy afterward. Remember when you signed into Amnitas right as it failed? Yes. We'll see more Skyrim from Mutiny Monday. Probably. Dude, that was such a mess. For those who weren't here last night, we were playing Skyrim with a mod called Crowd Control, which lets chat mess with the game, like spawn things on me or fill my inventory with cheese wheels and throw me into the air, stuff like that. And also we had like 90 mods on the game, so it was unrecognizable. It was fun, but really goofy. Drops aren't live yet. Correct. The horse murder. Dude, you guys? Okay. Yeah, I was in a cave, and people spawned like 20 horses on me, and I couldn't move, and I had to hack my way out. Yeah, I had to fight horses because you dropped like 20 on me. Mock hates horses. Yes, as a resident of Tyria, I don't understand horses, and I fear them. How long do the drops last? From today at lunchtime until Sunday night. I'm currently using Snowflake Gathering Tool. It kind of sucks going to tools with the gather limit. What Blishhead modules do you use? On the regular, the mount wheel, event viewer to see what events are going on. I've got a couple of others up here, but those two are the big ones. I find it interesting that Bjorn Marches still have the highest gold parking spots. I mean, maybe they're just trying to be careful about, you know, with how profitable these are. And yeah, they were like, oh shoot, you know, we don't want people to get too much money passively. Maybe they were more careful on the content stuff after. Like the Amnitas ones and stuff like that are mainly for people working on Obsidian armor. If you're not, then those are less profitable. Do you know how if Bloodshed works on Steam Deck? I don't. However, if you do !Blishud Discord, that's the Discord that has the people that make Blishud. You could ask them. They're really nice as long as, you know, you're acting like a decent human being. Does Monk follow daylight savings for giveaways and stuff? Yeah.
You must prove your strength to Ox by becoming the Ox. I can transform you for a short time. Use it to move those off.
I guess the profit from Biora comes simply a volatile conversion and not the chest itself. Yeah, most of it is, you know, Eternal Ice Shards, and then turning that into volatile magic and, like, crates of trade goods, stuff like that. When is the update? The update, we're expecting in like 90 minutes, unless they didn't do daylight saving times, which would then be 2.5 hours. I'm looking at Blishud and I can't find the mount wheel. It's Mounts and More is the name of is the proper name of it. Also, if you do !Blish in my chat, it'll pull up a webpage of guides that I have made related to Blishud. There is a Mounts and More guide in there. So if you wish to do that and you need help, I've got a guide on how to set that up. Pet Chip. Chip, I believe, is in a Sunbeam upstairs right now, so I can't do that at the moment, so I'll give you those points back. I wish DST didn't exist. It confuses me. As someone who lives in DST areas, I also wish it didn't exist. It is inconvenient. I could go without it. Muck Rewind and 2x playback speed is great for tuning in like to a stream and not missing anything. Dude, I watch so much content on 2x speed that sometimes when I watch a content creator live, I'm just sitting there like, why are they talking so slowly today? Did they get hit in the head? Oh my god, I'm used to them on double speed. Like, if I ever went to, like, a convention or something and saw my favorite YouTubers in person, I would probably think I'm talking to someone brain damaged because I'm used to watching them all on double speed. Hey Mike, how's it going? Is the new patch good? So far, it's fantastic, and by that I mean it's not out yet. 2x speed hurts my brain. Yeah, it's uncommon that I watch someone that is so engaging that I don't put it on 2x speed, but I often do. That's funny, half your guides I'll watch at 0.75 speed with lots of pausing. That helps my numbers, I appreciate that. Let's see. Sell junk. Alright. Gotta get that ASS. Armorstone. Funny thing about that, I used to watch your videos at 1.25 speed, but your recent videos are at like 2x speed. You've slowed down. Yeah, it's due to too many complaints. Yeah. So many people. Like, English is not my first language, and you talk so fast I can't understand anything. And I'm like, I'm sorry. So yeah, I try to force myself to slow down a bit. And not just be like, Mukluk, Reginald, Esquire the Fourth, this is Jonathan, you know. And it's a mental effort to kind of pump the brakes. There we go. Summoning stones. Do I need to be in game to get drops? No. No, you don't. You have to connect your Guild Wars 2 account to your Twitch account. That way, Twitch knows where to mail the prizes. And then you just watch Twitch for whatever amount of time. If you do exclamation drops, there is a list of instructions. And you don't need to all spam it. If one person does it, other people can click on the instructions. But we've already got a set of instructions for you if you need it. If you haven't gathered the homestead yet, you could wait till the 6 new gathering nodes are out with the patch. I mean, the new gathering nodes would just be gatherable on their own. Plus, I have to find them. I'm glad you reminded me of that, though. I forgot to do the homestead. What time is the patch? Either 90 minutes or 2.5 hours, depending on if they respected DST. There's been some confusion on whether they did or did not. Compared to your first RTPS guide, you're still very fast. I thought you were on slow mode when I watched it. Okay. I mean, we've made over 100 guide videos and over like 1,000 videos, so... Some are quick, some are not. Wasn't there Corp HQ up in Washington? Yeah, but like we just looked on Twitch at when the drops start, and in one location on the Twitch website, it says 90 minutes from now, and in another location on the Twitch website, it says 2.5 hours from now. So, there's been some confusion. Muck, would you ever use Nexus mod? Possibly. It's been... Dude, I have had this tab open for like a month, thinking about trying it. So yeah, Nexus, the main thing is it's supposed to prevent your game from crashing from Arc DPS if there's a new patch. I haven't tried, the first time I tried it, my antivirus thought it was sus, so I stopped. But I've heard from so many other people that it's fine, that it might be fine, and it might just be like a false alarm. But I haven't tried it beyond that one time where I panicked. Next is very easy to install, so it's a great customizable mount utility wheel. Yeah, again, the reason I had it is I was erring on the side of caution. But at some point, I should get one of the nerds I know to give it a scan, make sure it's good, and then I'll try it again. I don't see the drop campaign for Guild Wars 2. That's because it hasn't started yet. Hey, Muck, I connected my Twitch account to Guild Wars 2 account, but there's no notification of any drop for me in my Twitch notifications. It's starting tomorrow. It starts today in a couple hours. At Muck, what is this about? Link. Yeah, I mean, it says it in the link. If it was Mukluk's video, they changed it after he recorded it. The first drop was removed. Okay, thanks. Like, literally your answer is in this link. You just gotta scroll down a little. Did they change drops? Yes. They announced that the drops were A, and then afterward they went, oh crap, we sent you the wrong image. The drops are actually B. So the drops slightly changed. And in my video, I have a pinned comment right underneath it. Can we do Loranity TTS Memuck for update day? I haven't done that in a while. Let's not mess with that right now. I don't want to make Laura compete against Robot Laura. Standard update day panic every time. Every time. Okay, got the homestead done. Let's see, what else is going on right now? Of Myths and Monsters, that would be awesome. I really wish you could access the world map while you're in the homestead. It is unfortunate that you can't. Nexus mods can be sus. It does not check or curate their mods. It's a hosting service since those mods are files other people are made. You never know what's in those files or hiding them. So, Mortivore, are you... One second here. Oh god, where do I put it? There we go. Are you talking about Nexus? Or are you talking about Nexus? Because we were talking about Nexus, but I think you're talking about Nexus. So I think there's been some confusion. Now, I will say, to the person who made the mods for Guild Wars 2 and named them Nexus, I do think that was incredibly stupid. because that just adds to a lot of confusion, because there's already a massive service with that name. But that's just my thoughts on the matter. As far as the product itself, it sounds good, but I haven't delved into it. If I don't see progress for drops when my account is connected, is that normal? It is normal because they haven't started yet. That is super normal. Let's see. Janther Wilds, Janther Century. Just doing events. Are these guys doing the meta? Let's see. Talking about the website Nexus mods, my bad. Oh, it's fine. I figured. Are they doing the boss? Pretty sure they are. Ah! Plushie's at 283. That's freaking awesome! Chat, reserve yourself a plushie. They're currently limited edition because we've only got permission to make 1,000 of them from Big Brother ArenaNet. Exclamation plushie if you want to give this guy the third dimension he craves. You could change the title of the stream on the fly. The exclamation drops part is confusing people. The thing is, the exclamation drops part gives you instructions on how to set up drops, and yet we've had a bunch of people pop in and ask for instructions on how to set up drops. My stream title can be like, it's red, and people will join and be like, it's blue? Like, yo, I love all of y'all, but part of my job is answering the same question 3,000 times per day. And this is no different. Will said plushie come out with ramen? No, but maybe a future version of it will. Let's see. Is the plushie $2 or is the reservation? So pledging is it says that on the webpage too. Hang on. So making a pledge means you pay $2 now, and will charge the remaining $27.99, which is a total of $30 when the product launches later. If the petition were to fail, you would get a full refund. But we've already passed the point where it will not fail. It will succeed. So essentially, if you do this now, you are reserving one because there will be a limited amount. So that's where we're at right now.
No time to quake with fear. Rigid we must remain. The strangers have woken. They've come to dance in the rain.
Mike, I heard they were going to revamp EverQuest and create it new. Do you think anyone would play it now? Wait, what? I was in BOTs then, or Brother of the Spider and Wraith before we got disbanded. I would certainly dabble.
Go, fight, win.
EverQuest was my first MMO. I would say, like, I've tinkered around on EverQuest in my free time. And I still enjoy it a bit, but it is a very clunky, ancient game, right? So I don't think it would be good for streaming as it is. So I just kind of mess with it, like, not on my own time on some days, just, like, out of nostalgia. But if they are making a slightly modernized version of it, then yeah, I might check it out. Everybody asking when is drops, no one asking who is drops. They're supposed to say how is drops.
Cold_mystery raided my stream with 8 viewers.
Hey, Cold Mystery, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Is that $30 in US? No, it's $30 no matter where you are in the world. However, the shipping, the cost of shipping can be different depending on where you are. But I think it's 30 USD anywhere. Shipping, I think by default, it's like $8 shipping. But if your package has more than one plushie in it, like each additional plushie is like an added $4 shipping or something like that if it's in the same box. I am making so many mistakes on my rotation. I'm trying to talk and play at the same time, and I'm just murdering this. But I'm still #1 on DPS as Boone, so... It depends on how big your package is. Yes, the size does matter. Can I mute the tab instead of the stream if you'd like to get the drops? I think so. So I'm always on this side of the, equation. I've had people tell me that they've done that in the past. But whether or not it still functions, there also used to be a Chrome extension that would like auto collect the drops for you. The main thing is I believe if you grab the volume slider and you turn it all the way down in the Twitch application, then it doesn't like that and it won't count it. So if you're gonna mute me somewhere else, like either in like Windows or on the tab itself, etc. Oh, I didn't even see the red beam. Jadebot.
Your journeykin, now! Shatter the armor from their flesh. Our spears will do the rest.
It's taking too much of my thought processes to focus on my rotation right now, so I can't just like do it by muscle memory yet, so making mistakes with the environmental stuff. I'm trying to take all of the little tricks I learned when I was working on Sarah's CM recently and use them to like up my damage and stuff. Which is working. I'm doing more than I used to, but if I open your stream 10 times, does the drops go faster? No, you just use up your bandwidth faster. Dude, that would be a funny world where that works. Like get all my viewers to just open the stream 10x, my viewership just goes through the roof. I'm just sitting here like, Jeb Bush after the election. Oh! Yeah, I'd absolutely do that. That would that probably is fine. It's not counting. You need to open more tabs. Do you have any idea when the Mux will hit my credit card is going to be renewed in 3 months due to date? It has it on the... If you do ! Plush, it says it on the right-hand side of the webpage. I will say he makes me sound like a loan shark. One of the mucks is gonna hit my credit card. Is this EU right now? Yes, I'm on EU at the moment. You can tell because this boss has healthcare. She's not dying fast enough. Healthcare, but no Bergie. Yeah, that's right. When are the drops supposed to start? Either in an hour and a half or in 2.5 hours, depending on whether or not they kept track of daylight savings time. We're not certain. So in an hour and a half, we're all going to talk about it and we're going to find out. And then if we solve the mystery, we'll call Scooby-Doo and cancel our appointment with the mystery gang. What I'd give for a Bog Mommy plush. So, one really cool thing about this is, like, I now have a contact at ArenaNet and at Makeshift. I could design and make more plushes in the future, but this is the first one. And this will take time, right? Now that we've got the pledging done and we've proven that there is a customer base for this, I will be able to, you know, the next step is designing it, right? Because if I had, like, a picture of the actual plushie, I would have shown it already. But the next step is working with the designers to try to make something as close to this as possible come to life. But yeah, like, after that, I could, you know, ask permission. I don't know about a Bog Mommy one. I don't know if they'd let me do that. That'd be funny. You know, how to instantly get 2,000 sales Bog Mommy plushies. But the point is, I'd be able to ask permission for more stuff. I would imagine that I would not be allowed to do anything like major characters. Like, I don't think I could do like a Aristogalkin plush or a Ritlock plush. Holy crap, my neighbor's mowing the lawn. Hi, neighbor. But... But anything that's not like a pre-established main character, I might be able to get permission. Like, this one was an Asura, but, you know, it was my character, not like Zoja, you know? Get the Diabetic Legion plush? You have to buy them in sets of 8. Ritlock plush. Okay, to the Ritlock one, I'm pretty sure they already have made like a stuffed animal Ritlock. Like, I swear I've seen that in the past. Have they not? Haven't they had that on their store at some point? I have a Ritlock plush. Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah. They have one of those. Oh, no, dodge that. Almost stood in the red beam again.
Your journey kit, now! Shatter the armor from their flesh. Our spears will do the rest.
Come to dance in the rain. Got 4.5 minutes left to kill this thing. I got one Ritlock plush. I also got one for Aralozin when I learned the man is large. Ritlock is a small toy and Arrow held it like Shaq held that dove. Actually curious, do you not have merch? Exclamation merch. What? I'm wearing my merch. This is my work uniform. But the plushies thing was new. This is my first foray into plushie territory. I'm gonna AoE res those guys. You're welcome. Click these links. I have my merch, that's right. No, I got some good stuff. We got there's some minky blankets in there. I'm especially fond of. They're extremely soft. T-shirts, hoodies, mouse pads, a few other stuff. It's just like a fun little store, but the quality's good. And the plushie thing. This is a
My
new
script
experiment.
expired.
Your sub expired? Well, thank you for renewing it. I appreciate that. Yeah, I already AoE res you guys. I can't do it again yet. Muck is a businessman. A businessman with a business plan. I thought your work uniform was the creators of Drive sent you. Pacific Drive? Yeah. The Grease Monkey shirt? That was a cool one. Yeah, I've got that in the closet right next to the Majima Yakuza shirt. I have many work uniforms. Whoa! Oh boy. Who is that? B2SL with the gifted subs. Thank you very, very much for the 10 gifted. Appreciate that. I went downstate, stood up, and went downstate again there at the end. Jadebot, help!
That's better.
How many hours till the update? Either 1 hour or 2 hours if they messed up because of the time change. So, one of the two of those. Anyone else take a sick day for work today? Not me, I have to be here. Mark, you don't count? Oh shoot, you already covered that.
The isle still. Finally. Celebrate we shall, but those celebrations
Dance
must
in the
remain
rain.
modest. The strangers
Is Mark
will
muted?
return with the next storm.
Not on my end. On your end, maybe.
But a victory
At this point, I would have put
was.
2 timers for the potential updates people quit asking. Zai Strikes, I like where your head's at, but as a streamer, hearing you say that is kind of like when I hear someone who's not a parent be like, well, if my child was misbehaving in public, I would simply tell them to stop and they would listen. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that doesn't fucking work. There was a point in time where I had a giant neon sign that covered the entire stream that had instructions for giveaways, and people would come in and ask questions that were answered by the neon sign that was covering the entire screen. People pop in here, and I think they haven't even, like, buffered the stream, and they will type questions in the chat. It doesn't help. Putting stuff in the title, pinning it at the top of the chat, putting it in the chat bot to repeat it every 5 minutes, having it on the screen, none of it helps. None of it helps. Sorry, boss, I'm coming down with Tyria Osa's old man today. Yeah. That's exactly how I watch on Twitch. That's almost as bad as someone walking up to the child and apologizing to them for their parents' lack of ability to parent. Oh my gosh. I mean, it depends on what the kid did. Like, if the kid stabbed you in the thigh with a pocket knife, then maybe I'd be like, alright, yeah, your parents suck. But if the kid's just, like, crying, you know, because it's like a baby, and it's just like, okay, well, they're just gonna do this wherever. Yeah, it doesn't matter where they are, they're gonna do this. Yours 2 has drops today? It's true, yeah! Muck, why did Automod block your quote? I don't know. Is it any of my stuff? No, what is it? That doesn't F. Oh, because you dropped an F-bomb, that's why. You gotta bleep it. Do we know if the patch is bringing balance updates too, or just content drops? It's mostly new content. There is some balance stuff that is coming out in the future, but that's not today. Let's see. I love the spooky vibe of Yora. Yora's good. I will die on the hill that early IBS and Biora was the best storytelling in Guild Wars 2. Champions was booty cheeks, but Biora had some of the best story and environmental story of the game. It was good. Yeah, I liked, because it was like grimdark, right? Early Biora was they were trying to be spooky, and I enjoyed it. Made me think of, you know, stuff like Diablo and Warhammer a little bit. But I will say my favorite storytelling in the game was Living World Season 4. It was crazy good. Let's see. Someone say, can we converge? I mean, better to do it now than after the new content comes out. I guess we can. Bureau story was second best. Kiss my furry tail. Yeah. Do you think Arena is working on a new expansion or gonna go for Guild Wars 3? I'm not sure. They've got this whole new yearly cadence. So they, you know, they did the Soto yearly thing, then Janthier. So it's just a question of, will they do another yearly expansion? Are they happy with how things are currently going? I don't know what the numbers are. If they're not happy with it, then next up would be, you know, there's the Guild Wars 3 is an option. There's a lot of rumors been floating around about that, largely because they had those investor or stockholder or whatever meetings in Korea that were translated, and people were saying that they said Guild Wars 3. There was also the job application they had on their website where they said, we're looking to hire someone for a new game in an existing franchise, and we need someone with experience with, and then I think it was like Unreal Engine or something like that. So a lot of people are going, oh, that's probably Guild Wars 3. And who knows, maybe it is. Yeah, so I mean, if a Guild Wars 3 came out, I'd absolutely try it. I don't know if I'll love it or not, because I don't know what it is. Because keep in mind, think of the difference between Guild Wars 1 and 2. Guild Wars 3 might be a freaking deck building auto battler. Like, I have no idea. It could be anything. Like, Guild Wars 3 could be like freaking a single player story. I don't know. Like, it could be anything. Like, they could try something completely different. It's a battle royale, yeah. So whatever, if they make it, I'm gonna try it, whatever it is. But will it get its hooks in me the way that this game did? Maybe, I don't know. It depends what it is. Keep in mind that the guy that made Bloons made 46 games. That doesn't mean you're gonna like all of them, even if you like Bloons. You know? The guy that made Five Nights at Freddy's also made a game where you fart in an elevator and you have to figure out who did it. It's like who done it in an elevator, but there's so many different ones, right? Just because you like one game that a company made doesn't mean you're gonna like the others. But you know, sometimes you do. Let's see. Guild Wars Anniversary Edition. Imagine a Battle Royale game in Guild Wars Universe where you use Bram as a door breaker and Asuras as hit point potions. What, you just eat Asuras? Unless it's from software, you must like all of their games. Did they make Sekiro or did someone else make Sekiro? I really liked Elden Ring. I liked Dark Souls. I liked the Armored Core 6. I did not like Sekiro. I don't remember if they made that one. They made Sekiro? Okay, so then for me, I can think of 3 From Software games I've enjoyed and 1 that I didn't. Let's see. You know what, chat? I don't think I've ever done a public convergence. Like, literally ever. I think I've always done private ones. I'd be down for Guild Wars 3 being a single-player story game, but highly doubt that it would go that direction due to limited microtransaction options there. I mean, it depends. Like, okay, if a company is purely trying to make money, and they don't really care about ethics, it's usually a mobile game, right? Like, the big money is they usually just make a mobile game with microtransactions. So it depends on, like, for example, the people that made Black Myth Wukong, they said that they made multiple mobile games that they themselves hated on the way there just to be able to fund the project. Like Convergence Muck? Yeah. How do I get out of here? There's no leave button. You can't leave? I can. I absolutely can leave. You can't leave, Mick. Mick. Oh, there's 32 people here. Alright, we probably have enough for it. Is your mail full? Friggin' like half the time, yeah. Let's see. Daily gathering. Avowed, avoided. Wait, what? Thank you for leaving those. Seems like those little fair that encourage sex on the planet. Ghost of Roger getting corrupted. Very graphic video game. It's enough to desensitize a person suffering of animals. I just don't entertain that kind of media. Also heard you needed to. Oh. That, okay. Chat, I had someone the other day message me and they said I saw you were playing Avowed. That game has animal cruelty, so tell me when you're done and then I'll come back to watching your channel. And I was like, I was really confused. Like, you know, it's okay to not like a game, right? Like, if I like Guild Wars 2 and you don't, well, why are you here today? That's freaking weird. But, you know, it's okay that we have different tastes in games. I think Avowed is overpriced, but I enjoyed it. I think it was a fun game. But I'm done with it. So I messaged him, I was like, yeah, I'm already done with that game. But I don't know what you're talking about with the animal thing. And they said, oh, and they just wrote back and said, oh, there was a cinematic at the beginning of an animal. And yeah, there was, and I forgot about that. But to me, that was just like a nature thing. Yeah, there's a cinematic at the beginning of this animal who gets too close to a plant, and the plant releases like a puff of spores, and it kills the animal. And it's like this little monkey otter thing. And then there's this, just imagine Zaitan is nearby. The thing gets up later as like an undead, okay? So that is like setting the tone for the game and showing you like there's this corruption going on and things that die are getting back up. And, I mean, I think it's a stretch to say that's animal cruelty. It's not like there was some guy hitting the monkey with a stick or something. It was just like it showed it die in a natural setting and then get back up to kind of give you a story beat. Not a real animal. No, it was a cinematic at the beginning of the game, Avowed, of this very like rainbow colored, you know, monkey thing. It was a made up animal. But it was a bit graphic because you see this thing like when it's becoming undead, there's like sores coming out all over its body. It's pretty gross looking. But the point is like it died from a plant, then got raised like as an undead because of the corruption on the land. That's it. So like when they said the game has animal cruelty, like that, the opening cinematic didn't even register in my mind. I was like, that's what you meant? People can join late if you open a tag. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll make a tag. But there's 50 heroes, so... When did drops start? Either 1 hour or 2 hours, depending on if they adjusted for time zones. Alright. I've literally never done a public convergence. I've always just made my own. So let's see how this goes without anyone doing any direction. I'm kind of curious. Murder of humans is fine, but magical animals are right on the line. Hey, look, I try the whole, you know, put myself in other people's shoes thing quite often. There are some parts of that cinematic that are gross. Like, again, when the little cute furry creature is turning into an undead, it shows like sores erupting all over its body. It's disgusting. However, I think calling it like animal cruelty sets a very false expectation of what you're seeing there. Hey Muck, I got problems purchasing your amazing plushie. It won't let me offer it. Is there a bigger issue you know about, or is the problem sitting in front of my PC? You're the first person to say this, so if it were, I don't know, my troubleshooting brain is telling me that 250 people were able to do it. You're the first person to tell me you couldn't. And I would say try it on a different device. Like, if you tried it on your PC, try it on your phone, or vice versa, something like that. See if that helps. Turn it off and on again? Yeah, yeah, turn it off and on again. Oh my god, dude, 295 Asura plushies are reserved. That is so insane. Chat, I was given 10 days to get to 200 to make this happen. We did it in 1 day, and now we're going into extra credit and make a reservation territory. This is insane. I'm so stoked about this. This project was just like a labor of love, and I'm so excited to see that it's going to happen, even though it's going to take for friggin' ever. Better call ANET soon. If we start nearing the cap of 1,000, I'll call them and see if I can beg to get the cap raised. But right now, there's no need to do that. Imagine stepping into a warehouse with 300 Asurans laid out like Spartans. Spartans. One of them just like, are you not entertained? Well, Plushie have a string on the back. Yeah, every time you pull the string, it's like, I've got a guide for that. Let's get to the point. I hate Guardians. Dang it, Bram! The Char newbie zone is Chalice of Tears. It depends. Yeah, that's right. I'm sure releasing that many Asura violates the Geneva Convention. You're my favorite commander, Mark. Thank you, Palmesia. Hello, Brent's eyes go. So many red circles. Hey, we res right here on top of the boss. Save 2 people. No, it interrupted my Watt strikes. Boo. Does the handiworker work table give access to the bank? I don't know. Chat, any of you know the answer to that one? I'd have to Google that one, so I'm gonna let someone else answer that. Plushie ordered, keep mentioning it today, and you'll have those orders coming in. I will ID Persona, thank you. The whole reason that I waited until... Okay, so the whole get 200 orders in 10 days thing, they're like, this is your requirement to make this happen. When do you want to do the 10 days? And I looked up when the next Guild Wars 2 content update was, and I said, let's have it overlap with March 11th, because I'll have higher traffic that week. Like, I waited a month to have it happen during this, and then to my shock, we started it yesterday, and then finished it yesterday. Like, before the big day. So, yeah, that was super hype. Do I have permission to use the plushie as a doormat? I can't legally stop you. I could try. There's one more to the north. Nestor, thank you for the prime. I appreciate that. It's a huge help. Thank you. Muck hypothetical. For the next 5 years, your income would double compounding. After, it would revert. But for the rest of your life, you would be 10 inches shorter, but proportionally the same. How would you do it? Would you do it? I mean... Okay, if I was hurting for money, I would do it, but I'm okay. And I'm not a greedy person. Like, I'm fine. Like, if I suddenly had a bunch of extra money, I would just put it... I'm boring. I would just put it in the bank. You know? Maybe give Noxxi a raise? I don't think I would, like, get a yacht or something. So... I'm leaning toward no. Although being 10 inches shorter but proportionally the same would have certain other advantages. But this is a PG stream. Wait. I think we need more sleds at that last area. Alright. Now I gotta figure out how to get this thing up there. What just happened? Well, this is annoying.
I'm here for the free stuff. Have a prime.
My rope was cut by a wall spawning on me, and there's mobs on me, so I can't, like, get back out. That was really weird and stupid. Gaia, I appreciate it.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Is that my sled? Don't worry about Decimus spawning soon. Mm-hmm. Who's that? Colors from Chaos and a small beaver. Thank you for the subs. Appreciate you. When do drops start? Either in 45 minutes or 1 hour after that, depending on if they get calculated for time zones. Desi's here. Did Mukluk be a Twitch drop? Like the plushie? No, I don't think so. If you mean just a shoe, then maybe. Madar, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Mukluk mini in-game win. Just a little dude with the big hat. Who's calling me? Spam? I don't know you. I said I don't know you. Hey Muck, what does the boot cobbler do when someone annoys him? He shoos them away. Wow. My kid would love that joke. Past 300 plushies. Nice! That's awesome! More Asuras! New World Order! Sniff. Yes, chat, if you're tuning in late, with ArenaNet's permission, I am working with Makeshift to make Asura plushies. They're gonna try to look like this, as close to this as possible. Exclamation plushie, if you want to reserve one. We currently only have permission to make 1,000 right now, so there may be limited stock. And now that we have made enough, that we have proven to Makeshift that we mean business. Next, after the 10-day pledging period, we'll be working on, I'll be working with their design people. Try to make him maximum smug. Sir, ma'am, you don't understand. It is essential to the plot that this Asura be as cute and smug as humanly possible. Mukluk. Mukluk is still my my Twitter profile thing. Hang on. Right here. Someone sent me this as fan art a long time ago. I think it was Lady Kara, and I loved it. And I've been using it as my banner for a long time. Gotta maximize the smug little Schmidt energy. Cute and smug cell. The plushie's not gonna come alive like the Small Soldier movie, right? That was a good movie. I remember watching that when I was younger. I enjoyed it. No, get back here. I was kicking your booty. Sniff. Mug made sure they know about the toes. Yeah, I had to, God, okay. I had to pick up a pencil and draw. And when I was a kid, I was really into art. And when I say as a kid, I mean up until like early 20s. And I was really into art. I did a lot of drawing, and I haven't picked up a pencil for that in like over 10 years. So I had to essentially, they needed to know what this dude was meant to look like on all the sides, right? Like the other parts of him. And so I had to draw that. And there's a bunch of like notes and scribbles I gave them, which are things like the boots have side toes. He has this many fingers. Yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely included a note about the side toes. Hold on, after we get through... Ah! Muck down! Jadebot, please! My Jadebot is fighting. He makes funny noises. Oh my god, that sound. Are you serious? I got to move like 1 foot. I actually don't know, after I went down the second time, what was reviving me. Was that my pet still reviving me from the earlier revive? I don't know what that was. That was awful. That was awful. That was some major ping pong. The pet plus Jadebot. Yeah, I had the pet plus Jadebot on me, and then I got up, so they should have stopped, but then they kept going because I went down again so quick. It's like because of the EU ping, they never registered that I got up, so they just kept going. Just linked ArenaNet and Twitch, not seeing drops, so I need to relog. No, you need to be patient, because drops haven't started yet. They are coming soon to a Mukluk stream near you. Just wait a little bit. Need more bag slots. Yo, real talk, I have talked with the people at ANET, or at least one of them, about this before, and I was like, look, the drops things are awesome and we really appreciate it. The ones that do the best are when you guys give out bag slots, or when you guys give out something that is normally on the gem store. Like when you gave out the pirate hook hand, or the peg leg. Like, it's something that, you know, collectors will like that, because they're like, oh shoot, you know, I'm saving on this. But when it's just like boosters, that's nice, but they're far less popular. And so it's really cool to see, you know, I'm gonna AoE res right here. It's really cool to see the return of the bag slot. Sniff. Is the drops online? No, not yet. Hi. Hello, Legion. The sooner we all switch over to UTC, the better. I'd be totally fine with that. Yeah, I grew up with the time change stuff, and I gotta say, I don't like dealing with it. Are the drops for everyone or just people with Prime? Prime is not related to drops. You do not need to have Prime in order to get the drops. That's a weird one. Because, like, chat, I've been streaming for over 6 years now. And the drops thing has been happening in the Guild Wars 2 category for a couple years now. And I've been here for every one of them, because obviously it's a good day for business for me. This is the first time I've had a wave of people ask me if they have to have Prime to get drops. I'm not really sure if that's like a rumor that someone started, But no one had ever asked me that before, but I've been asked that like 6 times in the last 24 hours. So I'm not sure if there's a disinformation campaign going on Reddit or something. I don't know. Not sure what's happening there. But no, the Prime is not required. It's not related to the Prime thing at all. Bezos intensifies. Hey, if you've got Prime, you can use it to sub to your favorite streamer or Mukluk and take money from Bezos and give it to me. You know? Also, no more ads while watching his platform. Also good. GG. Nice. My first public convergence. I converged. Oh. Do unclaimed daily or weekly Wizard Vault tasks carry over? I don't think so. I don't think they do. I think some of the specials might, but I'm gonna be honest. I've never let anything carry over because I'm too scared. But I've had some people tell me that some do, and I've had some people tell me that they don't. So I do not know firsthand because I'm a scaredy cat. Aging Orange says specials don't carry over. Charmon says weekly do carry over. RTO says emote spam. Hi, RTO. I think you get drops if you sub to the channel on YouTube. If you sub to the channel on YouTube. Yes, yes. Sub to my YouTube channels, chat. Here's both of them. Did y'all know I have 2 channels? Gee, Billy, your mom lets you have 2 YouTubes? That's right, she does. There you go. There's 2 of them. Hashtag ad. I'm sitting at 1745 AA plus all weeklies and dailies from yesterday waiting for the update. Only time I log into my Twitch account is free rewards. Yo, that's fine. Alright, cool, 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 cool. That was pretty successful. Let's see. Shrink that. Me waiting for the Wing 8 race to start. Oh, for the CMs. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm probably going to be doing the story first. Which, I mean, how long was the story last time? I think it was a little less than 2 hours. So I'll be knocking that out first, and then I don't have to worry about people being scared of spoilers afterward. Viper, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate you. It was short, yeah. Hang on. I know a way I can find out. Let me see. Guild Wars 2... It was 1 hour and 51 minutes and 21 seconds for the last chunk of Janthier Wilds. Yep. Legendary CM is 2 weeks out, normal CM's today. Good morning. Good morning, Squirrel. I think drops start at patch time 30 minutes. Yeah. There's one webpage on Twitch that says drops are 30 minutes from now, and there's another webpage on Twitch that says they're 90 minutes from now. Everyone got those masteries saved up? I have some mastery points. Farming new materials. Don't forget people you can make a bank or save to let you back. It's actually in 5 minutes. Classic DSC stuff, yeah.
Plush in hot lava pink?
Plush in hot lava pink. No. It's salmon. No. No, the plush... I don't know. I don't think that's pink. That's not pink to me. He admitted salmon was real. Purple, and I want it signed by Muck. I don't think I can sign it, because it goes from the factory to your house. If it's going to go to the factory to me to your house, I have to know your home address, and I don't want that responsibility. What about the trippy color change muck? Chroma muck? I don't know if we can do chroma muck. Summon both YouTube and Twitch for double drops, add patron, and only family-friendly content to you and have quadruple drops. Or use that money you would spend on those subs and throw it at A-Net for gems. Or use that money and get a limited edition plushie. Exclamation plushie. Get you some of that. 300 reserved out of 1,000. Get in on that. Sandwich? It's not sandwich time yet. Plushie. 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 Oh my god, this man typed plushie. Plushie. There's the plushie. If we squeeze it, does it go, mmm? that would be a funny addition to it. No, I don't think they do sound effect ones. Thanks for showing how to connect. Sure. It comes up a lot. Plushie. Let's see. What else we got? We got about 30 minutes left. Etherblade happening soon. Drop start 90 minutes. It's either 90 minutes or 30 minutes. It should say your intro. That would be a lot. It like have the pull string. Be like, Mukluk is about to be original. Ask why the voice that's Chelsea Festivals. The voice that welcomes you to the left. Like, I think the intro would be too long for most pull string recorder boxes. Yeah, it'd take a lot of pulls. Seitung Meite. I just imagine Ted movie with the plushie. Never saw the Ted movie. It looked good. I never saw it. Good morning, Mucket Chat. I was at a Celtic festival and I found a place called Muck's. I laughed way too much. Oh my gosh. Do they sell my socks? My shoes? You can do whatever you want with the plush fire emoji. Fire emoji? I don't know that I like that emoji in that sentence. It's doing some heavy lifting and I don't like it. I just noticed your build and had a sigh of relief on my own choices. Out of curiosity, what would be your take on the new AMD 9070? I'm gonna be honest with you, Wing. I am not a hardware person. I don't have an opinion on that. I would say anytime I go shopping, I usually ask for advice from other nerds around me. And then I buy what they tell me to. And then I do the same thing 5 years later. So I don't have any advice related to the letters and numbers you said. I'm sorry. I'm just like, it's been 5 years. Nerds, help! Summon the nerds, exactly. How do I get PC build? Exclamation mark PC shows all of my hardware. Because I can't remember it because I'm not a hardware guy and people ask me all the time, so we made a button for it. I play heal, I can't do no DPS no matter what I do. I can't hit 30k on Convert.
This is unacceptable. Mukluk bobble.
Well, just keep joining as healer, and then you don't have to worry about DPSing. Who was that? Ezerai, thank you, Ezerai. Do weeklies reset with the patch, or just the seasonal wizardry vault tab? According to a few people in my chat earlier, they said that the weekly was safe. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they said. Muck, can you do a heal druid guide? I've done one. Exclamation druid. was, like, since I made that video, they've changed it a little bit, but 95% of that video is still accurate. This guy's a guide on anything? Not anything. A lot, though. Wanting to play Ranger, but I don't get Spear. Can I use Mace, Hammer, and Raids as Untamed? Yes. Yes, you can. It'll be just a teeny bit less damage, but yeah, you can. Is drops active now? No, not yet. Either 20 minutes or an hour and 20 minutes. One of the two. Exclamation Druid, did I spell it wrong? Was it Druid Guide? Hang on a sec. Apologies. It was Druid Guide. Can you ask your contacts at ANET to add more dancing emotes? Thanks. Charmon, while we're dreaming, what dance specifically do you think the game needs? Like the Carlton, perhaps? Like, what do we need? You know, if you could dream. It depends. You dare use my own spells against me, Potter? Get out! The plushie is ordered. Nice! Thank you, Necros. We need a dab? We already have a dab. If you play Best Race. Hang on. There you go. You can already dab in the game if you play Best Race. It's an Asura only emote. The stanky leg? Oh my god, no, that one looks awful. I'm watching you, Mukluk. I'm watching you, Jeremy! Hey, Jeremy. This is for you.
Here I come.
Show of hands, how many people just looked left? How many dogs just freaked out? Don't do that. I started barking. You started barking. You do know that about 13% of the petition goal is reached, right? What? $13 plus more. Yeah, it's definitely 13 plus. If you say at least 13%, you are technically correct.
Patch day. Mukluk hype.
Patch day indeed. I just clicked back on the stream when I heard my name, WTF. Another Jeremy cited. I'm remembering one of my videos. I don't remember which one it was, but one of my videos had a part in it where just in the in the middle of the video, I said something along the lines of like, James, go to bed. You've got a big day tomorrow. Just kidding. But imagine James's face right now, though. Priceless. And then, like, every couple of months, I get a comment on that video from a guy named James that's like, what the hell? Like, it's been years since that video came out, and it's still hitting James's to this day. What's the video called? It's one of my earlier guides. I just thought it would be funny, and you know what? I was right. And so it was like might have been like the new player guide or something like that. Bullying James since 1999. I got me a plushie. Nice, Sethra. Thank you for the pre-order. What's the squad command? Doesn't matter. It's full. It's exclamation squad, and my Twitch or YouTube chat will always pull up a command that you can copy paste in the game to join my squad. Always. However, it's currently full. One day you'll come to Jay Jones' aim and he'll demand your picture of Minimugs. You're on EU? Yeah, I'm on EU right now. So much healthcare. Good day, sir. Love your YouTube here for the drops. Thank you, Zarni. Appreciate it. Oh my god, noises. Yo, Rich, Coot Weir, Woes, Paradox Damon, Voidwolf, Ecker MQ, thank you for the subs. Mukluk Douglas, Bartholomew, Reginald Esquire the 4th, this is John's Event, Stuffles the 3rd, welcomes all of you to the lab. Hope you enjoy your team. Today one is on the way. Cricket, the speakers, Dr. Bakers, giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you're lonely near the edge. Welcome. Muck's Ranger build got me back into Guild Wars 2. Absolutely loving it. I don't even know which build you're talking about, but that's nice. I'm glad you found one that you enjoyed. Muck 100k soon? Yeah, we are getting there. Chat, if you enjoy my content and you're not currently subbed to me on YouTube, my main YouTube channel is at 99,356 subs. We are looking like we are less than 1 month from 100k. And then YouTube has to send me the play button. They're obligated. I've been preparing legendaries for a fat giveaway when we hit 100k on YouTube. So if any of you aren't subbed, do it. There's the sub buttons. I'm putting them in the chat. Your quick DPS Untamed video made me an Untamed main. Dude, I'm playing it right now. Dude, the amount of support it does is so crazy. Like, when I tried every single boon DPS in the game, I was just like, dude, some of these do so much more than others. What the heck? And then I tried some of the pure DPS, and I'm like, why would anyone ever play Weaver? Like, this just does so much. It's like a Swiss Army knife, yeah. I'm subbed, but I can log in as the emails for my Alt Yours 2 account sub if you like. I mean, I'm not saying to make alt accounts, so, you know, 100k is 100k. It's sad it sucks on fractals. What? Why do you think it sucks on fractals? I've taken it to fractals, it's been fine. I mean, I guess it just depends on what your job is. No stab on demand? Well, that's usually the healer does that. How do I activate drops? Right there. The instructions are in the chat right now. Just to be clear, drops have not started yet, but you do need to do those instructions at some point for them to work for you later. Blame the healer? Dude, are you kidding me? That is literally the Guild Wars 2 community. I don't have 25 stacks of might and alacrity or quickness and protection and regeneration and swiftness and also Aegis on demand and stability when needed. Where's the healer? What are they doing? Well, they were doing mechanics and healing. Oh, my boons! Like, literally, the entire Guild Wars 2 community is like, take 99% of the work, offload it onto the healer at profit. So, yeah, I'm blaming the healer because y'all trained me. My boons, yeah, my boons. Exactly. Baboon? No, not Baboon. He's dead. He didn't have boons. He didn't get Aegis. Healer didn't res my boon, shake my head. Maboon had dodge bound to E. Oh my god, that guy. Friggin' E dodger. Will you be doing patch notes first or story first? If there's patch notes to cover, I'll cover those first. I'm gonna AoE res here. There's a bunch of bodies. Boop. Alright. Oh, there's 5 less of them now. GG. Nice. Wait, what was this one? I'm like, I don't understand makeship. I do not need to confirm the email and subscribe to something, right? He hasn't published a makeship guide since he's not their customer service. Look, yo, full transparency. I have not gone to makeship as a customer. I have gone to makeship as a Plushie creator. So my interface is different from what y'all have seen. But if you have any questions about how to navigate the website, if you ask in chat, there are 300 other people who are mostly here who also got a plush who might be able to help me answer your questions. Yeah. Yeah, chat. If you want a plushie! Exclamation plushie. Get in on it. We have got a limit of 1,000 we're allowed to sell. Big Brother ArenaNet said they'd break my kneecaps if I sold 1,001. They're watching. So, 692 remain in stock right now. If we get close to that 1,000 number, I'm going to beg them to let us raise it, but I don't know if we'll get there. We'll see. That sends Ceres to your location? Yeah. Does he dance? Does he dance? I mean, if you, like, grab his little arms and make him dance, maybe. Big Brother ANET will weave my kneecaps. They're gonna weave my kneecaps. Patch notes. Does the plushie say anything? No, it doesn't have a sound box. Okay, so yes, we do have some patch hits. I'll wait until after the patch hits to read these though, because there might be like new Black Lion chests and stuff like that to cover. What if you made another 1,000 with a different colored hat? I do have many colored hats. Many colored hats. Yeah, I mean, technically, what if I just released one per class? If I did that, this first one would technically be my engineer. You have two white ones, heresy. Oh my god, Tokizo, you can't just complain that an Asura is white. What the hell? It's current year, Tokizo! Oh my god. Your mail seems to be full. Yeah, constantly. Why did you mail me butter? Winner. What? One more. Oh my god. Another legendary to add to your big day on YouTube. Jersey, PS, and packing material. Wow. Thank you! Holy crap. Last donation. On the bolt I donated for YouTube, and choose to do whatever you see fit, Jersey. Thank you, Jersey. Dude, that guy has sent me a couple of Legos in the last few days for the giveaway vault chat. That is huge. Dibs. Oh, dang it. Sorry, chat. Bozer called dibs. Oh, man. He called shotgun. Who was that? That was Jersey Nat. He's a very consistent viewer. Let's see. Hang on. Bolts. Put it next to the two Twilights. It's freaking butter. What the heck? Let's see. Oh, I need to get more of this out. I sold a Clobjorn to Guild MM for a few thousand gold recently. And you can only, for those who don't know, for those who have never been rich, hashtag peasant life, you can only get 500 gold out of the mailbox per week. So if someone mails you 3,000 gold, it takes 6 weeks to get it all out. So I have to remember each week to grab as much of this as I can. Dang IRS. What's the name of the current map appears right after you load it? Oh, that's called Regions of Tyria. If you do !Blish, there is a list of guides that I've made that'll come up, and it will, one of them is Regions of Tyria, and that's what you need. You did that to avoid the IRS. It's true. It's true, I did. All right, chat. The patch is possibly hitting in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna grab myself a soda. I'll be right back. Exclamation plushie! Okay. Okay. There we go. How can Muk stream so long without ever farting? I think it's bold of you to assume that any streamer does not fart. I'll say I'm not tracking them. I don't know when the last one was, but very bold assumption. Streamers don't fart, they toot or something. They toot or something. Fart tracker app win. What? Now I'm imagining an app where like different people just like press a button to record that they farted. And, like, you can look and see, like, where there's a big concentration of farts to, like, find good food. Whoa, a lot of lactose intolerant people over there. Let's go check that out. Big burrito farts. Oh my god. Why are we talking about farts? If someone has your fart tracker, it's probably Noxxi. Dude, Noxxi's on the other side of the planet. For those who don't know, I live in the United States of big hamburger country, and she lives in Hungary. We're on, like, other sides of the planet. We've never seen each other. Drops are already out. Are they? Y'all tell me. Might go to a tailor vendor, buy the 10 gold rune as a stack, that way you can pay Guild MM fast. The 10 gold rune as a stack. I don't owe Guild MM money. I sent him a legendary. He sent me money. Is patch at Tyrion midnight? Patch is any minute now. Probably. House taxes in the United States? It depends. If you work for Congress, you don't seem to get taxed. If you win the $2 billion lottery, you get taxed $1.5 billion. So, it depends. What now? I thought it was in like 1 hour. I think it's soon. I think it's soon, TM. Muck owes us purple balls. You mean ectos? Phrasing. This is someone coming at me, just give me the purple balls. I'm like, okay, kick you in the nuts. I was like, you look familiar, then I opened my YouTube tab and I was watching your guide on Vision. Would it be look familiar or sound familiar? Everyone, we're gonna make Vision. Let's get to the point.
You shame yourselves.
Ha! Good name. New build! Bye. Eject from Tyria. Alright, hang on. You can shame yourselves, Cubs. There we go. Mug patch notes are out. I got the patch notes. I needed the patch. I'm downloading. Files remaining 6,000. 5,000. Oh, 4,000. It's going. The older your YouTube videos, when Muck was young and beardless. Yeah. It's hard to do the dancing thing and trick you guys into thinking that it's happening in real time now because of the, because I am shaved in that video. Plush acquired. Nice! I hope you enjoy Paradox. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I'm so excited about that. Into the Valley of Shadow. Alright, we'll come back to that in a minute. Okay, let's see. Drops have started. Hey! If you're on the Twitch side of things and you want to get a free back slot, drops have apparently started. How you got one Buka on your account? That's actually my oldest character. When I briefly played Guild Wars 2 when it launched, like 10 years ago. And when that happened, my wife and I played, and she wanted to make a human female Mesmer. So I was like, okay, well, I need to start in the same zone she's in. So I made a human engineer. And it was fun. We played to max level, got bored of the game. I came back years later, and then ended up trying out making videos at that time. And here we are. You guys know the rest of it. But, yeah, that character is almost as old as my son is.
It's Sungabunga time.
That's like an 11-year-old human engineer. So he gets all the big birthday presents. In a world where everybody has a totally useless superpower, what would be yours? When you say useless, like, it can't... Do you mean, like, it can't save the world? Or useless, like, it's literally useless? Because, like, a superpower that can't save the world, I'd be like, the power to summon a Panda Express fried rice and orange chicken in front of me at any time. That's a power that can't save the world, but boy, howdy, I would like that power. You know? Literally useless? Literally useless. World hunger. What, the power is world hunger? Like, I make the world hungrier? That would just make me a supervillain. What do you mean? He said useless superpower, not evil. Did I miss, where are the 1,000 gold sent to you by mail from viewers? So did I miss where are the thousands of gold sent to you by viewers? Anything that, okay, look, I've beaten Guild Wars 2, okay? I've got full legendary everything. When people send me stuff, I throw it into this giveaway vault. You know, see, there's all these mystic coins, there's ectos, there's gold, there's 3 legendaries in here. You send me anything, unless you specifically tell me I'm not allowed to give it away, it goes in here and I use it for community giveaways. I've beaten the game, right? My money goes up passively because I never have to spend it on anything. I have everything. So, no, I don't have money that viewers sent me. I'm done. I'm done. I'm here for fun. No. Legendary kit, please. What is the new legendary kit? That's a good question. All right, we got to prepare for the news video. Hang on. All right, so I've got patch notes open. Next thing is the Black Lion chest. Is there anything new in here? Yes, there is. Infused Aurora pants. Is that an Aurora in your pants? Or are you just gassy to see me? All right, Aurora pants. The Blow Kiss emote is still there. Ice Reaver stuff is still there. That's fine. What else? There's that. Wizards, let's see. Black Lion store. Ferocious Fusions Mount Adoption License. Is that new? Chameleon. Avialan. Charged Canthan Raptor. Tree Spirit Gecko. It's a shame the Springer is useless. Because that's cute. Sand Cuckoo. Frigate Skimmer. Oh my gosh! It's a big old raccoon! It's a big old bandit! I'm gonna see some of these running around. Ringtailed. Blazing Wolf. Bioluminescent Roller Beetle. Blood Moon Nyan. Star Blessed Caprine. Skyborn Stalker Tigress. Aurora Blessed Owl Griffin. Horned Cobra Skyscale. His little eyes. Dracondile Skyscale. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is like the Chad Skyscale. Look at that jawline. The Giga Chad Skyscale. Blazing Noble. Chat, you versus the Skyscale she tells you not to worry about. Admock mounts, dies, and novelties at 25% off. Build and equipment template bundles available this week. Nice. Okay. So there's new stuff on the gem store. And there's also... Let's see. New stuff on the Wizard's Vault. I can't collect that right now. Legendary Starter Kit 7. Howler, Kudzu, Minstrel, and Frenzy. So if you've ever wanted to wield a fish that shoots fish at other fish, it's your lucky day. Alright. What do we got? The throne. We saw the flying chair in the video. Wayward Wisp quest license. The Wisp accessory and infusion. So... this is the one that just like floats around you periodically. We saw in the video yesterday, chat. Old growth selection. Oh my god, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Okay, so I'll preview all of this when we get to the video. Alright. What would you recommend from the Legendary Starter Kit is most useful? So, the thing with the Legendary Starter Kit... Alright, a Legendary usually sells for a couple thousand gold, right? Give or take. A Legendary Starter Kit has like half the materials you need to make a Legendary in it. So, if you buy the kit with your Astral Acclaim, immediately it doesn't give you any money. However, if you then do the rest of the Legendary and finish it and then sell it, you could get a few thousand gold. It's up to you if you wish to do that. Or you can keep it and just have a Legendary. So, those are your options. What's in the starter kit this update? Frenzy, Minstrel, Kudzu, and Howler. All right, chat. It's time. It's time. All right. I'm going to pause the alerts so that if any new subs come in, it's going to form a big clog, and then I'll unpause the alerts after the news, and I'll just get hammered up with them all at once. So we're gonna go over this. We're gonna go over some news here. Okay, here we go. This is for the YouTubes later on. All right, hello gamers. Today is Tuesday, March 11th. We've got some Guild Wars 2 news. They have added some new stuff to the game. As we have known was coming for a while, the 6-month major update for Janthir Wilds came out today. If you are completely out of the loop, just a quick recap. Janthir Wilds launches with this content. This is the 3-month update, 6-month update, 9-month update. So today is when the 6-month update comes out. The story continues. Map number 3 is out. Raid challenge mode is out. Legendary mode comes a little bit later. New homestead decorations, 12 new core relics, which everyone can enjoy even if you don't have Janthir. Mastery updates, new armor set, weapon set, Wizard's Vault refresh, and more is all today. Got a few things to cover that are added to the game today. First of all is the patch notes themselves, and then some new stuff that we have found in-game to share with you. So let's start with the patch notes. As always, the links to everything are down below. Don't you hate it when the YouTuber doesn't provide the source links? I know I do. The links are down below if you don't want to hear me yak about it. If you do want to hear me yak about it, don't touch that dial. All right, so note to users of third-party programs. Your script might break. That's it. Your stuff might break. I've already run the patch. My ArcDPS, which is the leading source of stuff breaking, is still up, which means you might be okay. But if your stuff breaks, it's because it's a new patch. All right, Repentance. Although the Titan threat has been dealt with, Ura was confident to the end, mocking the commander and their allies with an agonizing quandary. For the door we came through sits wide open. Led by the commander, the Tyrian Alliance, the Astral Ward, and our new allies from Harvest Den team up to survey one of Janthir's northern isles as the specter of Ura's last words still looms. In order to solve the mystery, they'll need to hunt down clues and confront foes from Janthir's past. So literally, if Ura had just kept her big freaking mouth shut, the bad guys could be over there getting away with whatever they want. But because she opened her fat mouth, all the good guys are rushing over there to deal with the problem. Stupid bad guy behavior. All right, release highlights. The second Guild Wars 2 Janthir Wilds update is out. New map has been added. Explore the treacherous gloom of mist-burned barrens, the long-abandoned outskirts of Baba Nisos. A new mastery track has been added. Unlock tiers from the Mursat Shadowcraft mastery line and wield the arcane magic that still clings to the barrens. Challenge modes have been added for the Mount Balrior raid, allowing players to activate challenge mode versions of Greer, Decima, and Ura boss encounters. 12 new relics have been added based on rune bonuses that were formerly available in the core Guild Wars 2 game. Wizard's Vault has been updated for the new season. Last season's unique rewards are now available in the Vault's Legacy Rewards panel. New special objectives for the season have been added, and more will appear over the course of the season, including special objectives associated with bonus events and festivals. For our new friends, special objectives is when you go here, and it's just like these special things here that give like a whole bunch of astral claim all at the same time. Also, to the children in chat spamming exclamation drop, it doesn't do anything. What are you doing? Get your life together. Okay, back to YouTube. All right, when is it possible to purchase more than one of a Wizard's Vault reward item? The UI now displays an adjustable range that will allow you to specify how many of that item you wish to purchase. The number can be adjusted by scrolling up and down with your mouse wheel. Wonderful. Legendary Weapon Starter Kit Set 7 is now available with options for 2 new Legendary Weapon Starter Kits and 2 returning kits. I wish they would just say it there, but I will tell you, because luckily you've got me to deal with. So the new Legendary Starter Kit, if we click it, we click the little eye right here, you can see it's got Howler, Kudzu, the Minstrel, and Frenzy. That is Warhorn, what is Kudzu? Longbow, Minstrel is Focus, and Frenzy is a harpoon gun. Those are the things that are in there right now. Okay, and next up, I'll go over all of the stuff that is in the Wizard's Vault during this video. Trading Post. Quantity input has been updated to match the new Wizard's Vault UI behavior. The quantity of an item you wish to purchase can now be... Wait, didn't we... That's the same as that. Okay. All right, the maximum price for purchasing items and the minimum price for selling items can be adjusted by scrolling up and down with your mouse wheel over the input fields, arrows, or coin images. Okay. So they've just added that same new UI thing to both the Wizard's Vault and the Trading Post. Fine. General, to improve client performance, the number of whirlwinds created by the Mistburn Valraven's Tempestuous Dive skill has been reduced. The whirlwind visual effects have been adjusted. Okay. Homesteads fixed an issue that prevented the binding of Ippos from being displayed properly on weapon display case decorations. I have not seen this firsthand, but I can immediately see how that could be a problem. For those that don't know, the Binding of Ippos is a book in the game. It's a focus, and it is my favorite weapon in the game graphically. So this is what it is. It looks like a book on your booty, and when you wield it in combat, your arm changes to like a demon arm, and the book floats in front of you, which I'm actually not seeing right now. So I think maybe when they fix this, they might have broken the preview window. The book would float in front of you, and it would like be floating open, and the pages would be turning, and there's an eye on the front of it, but it's not visible right now. But at the same time, it also changes your arm. So I'm guessing if you put the weapon on an armor rack, that like an arm was hanging off the rack or something. I know that there's a funny glitch with the water overload on Tempest, because when you do water overload, your weapons float around you in the bubble. And so if you have Binding of Ippos and you water overload, the book and also your arm rips off, floats around you, and then reattaches. So it looks really silly with the overload, and so I can totally imagine how that would probably glitched out. All right, Mount Balrior Convergence. We're talking about Convergence right now. New version of Greer the Blightbringer will now automatically replace Decima on alternating weeks. Increased the interaction range for the Convergence, Mount Balrior Brazier in Harvest Inn. Titan Stench will now display matching icons on the compass and in the game. Turning in a single calibrated essence will now give 7 seconds of Wizard's Blessing instead of 6. Red circles on the map will now follow the bosses in the Convergence. Titan spawn in the Defend the Maw of Balrior Thumper event will now spawn on the correct side of the breakable wall. Dig site markers will now appear after the base camp has been set up. Decima's Dancing Sparks will no longer display a raid marker on the map. Ropes will now break at 4 stacks of tension instead of 3. Okay? Raid version of Balrior. 3 challenge modes have been added, allowing players to activate challenge mode for Greer, Decima, and Ura. Fixed an issue that could cause players to sometimes be teleported into Decima's arena while the encounter was resetting. The visual effects for Decima's Fulgent Fence have been updated to reduce visual noise. Entry to the Mount Balrior raid is now consistent with previous raid instances. If the first player to enter the instance has defeated the final boss since the most recent weekly reset, a fresh instance will open instead of a cleared. Okay? Rewards. New rewards. Story offers the Woodland Coden leather gloves. Mistburn Barrens offers Salmon of Knowledge backpiece. Chat, not a word. Mini Barbed Veil, Mini Yagan, Mini Janthier Warg, Mini Rian Win, Endless Yagan Tonic, and you can go to your minis list in game and look what any of these look like if you care. Scavenged Obsidian Weapons, True Sight Armor, Bloodstone Infusion. Raids also offer Bloodstone Infusion. Master Crafters, 12 core relics available to all players. Masteries, new Mursat Shadowcraft Mastery, new Homesteading Mastery tier, Master Handiwork Crafting. Deft Lahar now sells 4 new resource nodes that can be unlocked for your homestead and home instance. Honey Flower, Lowland Pine Sapling, Charged Titan Ore, and Rotted Titan Amber. I'm going to pick those up as soon as I'm done with this news video. New homestead recipes have been added with 2 forms of acquisition. Players can complete the respective Home Sweet Homestead achievements found under the Janthier Wilds Janthier achievement category. Players can purchase the recipe from Def Lahar at a premium instead of completing the achievements. 6 new titles have been added to the game. Players will be able to display the following titles if they have already completed the achievement requirements. Snaf Savant from the Legacy Code achievement, Warband Legionnaire from Bloodying the Past achievement, Hero of Shaymore from Family Reunion, Slayer of Isamor from... Okay, so essentially, I think what these are is like Snaf Savant is from the Asura story, Warband Legionnaire's Char story, Hero of Shaymore's Human story, Slayer of Isamor is... I don't know, probably someone important, not important. Valiant of the Wild Hunt is Savari's story. Pack Commander is probably everybody. So, Norn, yeah, like I said, not important. All right, so items. The portable Wizard's Tower Exchange no longer closes conversation window when the player selects guard, lead claws, inventory from different regions. Weird. World versus world. General. The guild roster UI has been updated to display members who have selected your World v World guild in a World v World guild column. All right, so I am not currently in a World v World guild, but let me see if I can show this real quick. If I go to roster, I don't know where that's displayed. Is it this column here? Oh, yeah, okay, it's this one here. Yeah, like I said, I'm not in a World v World guild, so I think it's this third column. I think that's it right there. All right. All right, profession skills, general. Relic of the Storm Singer. Reduce the power coefficient from 0.6 to 0.36 in PvP and World v World. Mesmer. Mind the Gap. Increase cooldown from 6 to 8 seconds in PvP only. That is one of the spear abilities. Mental Collapse increases the cooldown from 20 to 25 seconds and reduce the power coefficient per hit from 0.6 to 0.4 in PvP only. Mirage. Fractured Glass. Reduce the power coefficient from 0.3 blah 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 to 0.28 blah 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 in PvP. Virtuoso. Blade Song Harmony. Reduce power coefficient from 0.55 to 0.45 in PvP. Ranger. Instinctive Engage and Falcon Swoop. Let's see. Instinctive Engage is Spear 4, I think. Reduce the power coefficient from 1.5 to 1.0 in PvP and World v World. Falcon Stoop, reduce power coefficient from 1.375 to 1.25 in PvP World v World. That's the Spear 3. That's like a throw spear. Untamed Neurotoxin Burst, reduce power coefficient from 1.0 to 0.5 in PvP and World v World. I think Neurotoxin Burst is the Dagger Ambush on Untamed, which does like an explosion of conditions. If memory serves. I have not used that one in a while. Chat says yes. Okay. Yay. All right. So that is it for the patch notes. Let me click refresh, see if they did any late stuff. No, they didn't. All right. So that is all the new stuff coming to the game. Some of that we knew about. Some of that we did not. Next up, let's talk about stuff that we've spotted in-game that is new already so that you know about it. So first off, let's go to the Blackline Trading Company. There is a new thing in here where, you know, honestly, I think going back to the main page would make this easier. Adopt a new version of mounts. The Ferocious Fusions Mount Adoption License has some new mount graphics in it. Noxious Chameleon Raptor, Alluring Avialan Raptor, Charged Canthan Raptor. For Springer, we got the Tree Spirit Gecko and the Sand Souled Cuckoo. For Skimmer, we got the Frigate Skimmer. It's a bird thing. I think the most popular one today is going to be the Ring-Tailed Jackal. We got a bandit boy here for your adventuring needs. Blazing Wolf. Bioluminescent Roller Beetle. A Blood Moon Neon. Star Blessed Caprine. Skyborn Stalker Tigress. Aurora Blessed Owl Griffin. Horned Cobra Skyscale. Giga Chad Dracodile Skyscale. That jawline. Oh, the beady little eyes at the top. And the Blazing Noble Skyscale. So all of those are in the new mount adoption license, which is worth mentioning. There's also new sales starting today, as well as a new pack that is in the merch. No, I cannot talk. The BLTC. It's in the trading post. I don't think I could show it because I think I already own the contents of that pack, but there is some big sales and stuff like that that's in here right now. Next up, Wizard's Vault. All right, so all the old stuff that was in here has been moved to Legacy Rewards. New stuff is up here. As mentioned before, Legendary Weapon Starter Key Set 7 gives you like half the progress needed to create either the Generation 1 Harpoon Gun, Focus, Longbow, or Warhorn for this set. So if you want any of that, that's there. And then we got a bunch of interesting stuff up here. So there are the Ward Knight's Gloves, which you can see right there. And that's the same thing. They moved on me. The shoulders, which you can see right there. Not very visible on me. On Norns, they'd be more visible. The boots, again, it'll differ based on your race. Flying chair, we saw in a recent video. The Wayward Wisp quest license. I'll probably make a guide on this one. Because it's a quest similar to the Falling Star Spear. We saw in a video this thing bouncing around a player, and a lot of people were like, oh, it looks like the Otter Infusion. And I think they're correct, because it says, obtain the Forest Wisp accessory and infusion. And if you look at it, it says, on the infusion, it says the Forest Wisp appears when the mood strikes it. So you'll probably be able to take that and put it on anything you want to have that little dancing wisp around you from time to time. But it says quest license, which means there's going to be a quest around it. So I will, make a guide on that as soon as I'm able. Old growth selection box, and we can hit the preview button here, and we can see what these look like, or you could do this from the dressing room, either one. So there is the Warhorn and the torch, sword, staff, spear, short bow, shields. Doesn't look extremely protective. Scepter, rifle. Ah, yes. When nature's had enough and it just starts growing guns out of the trees. Pistol, mace, longbow, hammer, great sword, focus. How do you even hold this thing? Focus. Okay. Wraps around your arm a little bit. Dagger and axe. There we go. I like a couple of those. Very, very nature themed. If you're playing like a ranger or a Sylvari or something, a couple of these look really nice to me. All right, so that's the old growth weapons. There's the wisp, the war knight stuff, the chair. Okay, I've gone full circle on the cosmetic stuff. Okay, so that is it for the big new things that are in the Wizard's Vault. And the next thing I've got is Black Lion chests. The Black Lion chest has been updated, and there is a new item in here. I believe the last thing that was in Uncommon yesterday was the Blow Kiss emote, and now I think it is the newest thing is the Infused Aurora leggings. So, is that an Aurora in your pocket? You're just happy to see me. Yes, if you want an Aurora about your loins, it's your lucky day. I'm reminded of when I had that bug when I tried out Hollowsmith and it just kept showing my crotch heating up and nothing else. Very much reminded of that right now. So if you want some Aurora loins, it's your lucky day. So yeah, sparkle pants, exactly. I think the Ice Reaver set is not new. It's a fantastic looking set, but it is not new, so I won't preview all of that. But I think the Infused Aurora legs is the only new thing that is in there, like new to the game type thing. I think that is it for what I have for new news in game. Now a update related to the channel for those interested. If you're not, I'll see you in the next video. The Plushie. Yesterday I posted that we were given permission from ArenaNet for me to go to Makeship and work with them on making an Asura plushie and sell up to 1,000 of them. If I sell 1,001, they break my tiny Asura kneecaps, I can only assume, okay? So 1,000. However, I had to prove to Makeship that there was people interested in such a product. They don't want to have their factory crank out 1,000 plushies and then no one's going to buy these things, right? So they're like, all right, if you can get 200 people to pledge to this, that they're interested, then we'll do it. That's how we normally do our business. I'm like, okay. And so we had 10 days to hit 200 pledges. We are on day 2, and we have 311. You guys are insane. Thank you very much. You're incredible. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Now, at this point, if you pledge, if you still wish to, you are reserving one, because we have only got permission to make 1,000. 311 have been spoken for. So if you choose to pledge now, you're basically locking one in, because if we hit that amount, we currently have to stop unless I can get ArenaNet to draft me a new contract. So still useful if you choose to pledge rather than wait. There is still something you get out of it, because right this second, it's a limited quantity item. But if we start to get near that 1,000, I will ask them if they can, you know, loosen up the how strict they are on that. But at the moment, we're restricted to 1,000. So if you're interested, we still got to finish the pledging thing. So there's another almost 9 days remaining. I'll have the link in the description down below. For anyone who missed it yesterday, basically, this is the concept art for a plushie. We're trying to make a 3D plushie that looks as close to this as possible, maximum smugness, and then you can do what you want with it. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening. Really excited about this. That was the scariest part for me, was getting through that thing, and we're past that. So now if you wish to reserve some for you or a friend or family or whatever, go ahead and get in on that. And then, oh yeah, final reminder, if you don't already know, they are doing Twitch drops from now until Sunday night. If you're watching me or any other streamer on Twitch, you will be able to earn a bunch of free rewards. The big one is a bag slot. So if you've got a stream open for 5 hours and you've got your account connected to it, you'll get a free bag slot in Guild Wars 2, which is normally would cost you 400 gems. That's pretty nice. They're just giving one of those out to everybody. So that's it. That's all the news I have for today. I'm off to play the new content. See ya. There we go. All right, chat. Now I just got to make a thumbnail for this thing because I'm going to be here streaming for the next 14 hours or something like that. So I need to go ahead and get this done now. All right, so we're going to make a thumbnail and we're going to get this video up for the peepos, and then we're going to start the new stuff. Let me see. Let me swap to that scene there for a second and go to the YouTubes. These Wizards Vault armors are giving me heavy mage. Heavy mage. Let's see. Upload video. And is this the one? All right. Yep, that's me. Okay. Just making sure that's the right file and upload that to YouTube. Are you really going to stream for 14 hours? Yeah, most of the time when there's a new content patch, I stream from like 10 a.m. to midnight. Sometimes later. But yeah, I'll be going for a while yet. Okay, so next up, I just need to make a thumbnail for this video, and then we'll get back into the gameplay. Add a trash panda somewhere in the thumbnail. Just get a big picture of a raccoon going crazy and just say new mount. Okay. Yes. For anyone, before I delete this, this was yesterday's thumbnail. As you can see, art is my passion. All right, let's get rid of this. Put the Guild Wars 2 tag up there. What is that one? That's Rose. Get him out of here. We don't need that. All right. Oh my God, what layer is that on? Where's that layer? We gotta get that out of here. Crap. Is it that one? It's that one. All right, you delete. Those are floating eyes. Okay. What do we have for the new stuff? I need a background image or something. You know what? I got an idea. Hang on. Where's the gem store? This right here. Okay. Oh, that didn't work. Bottom layer. Okay. There you go. All right, that's our background image, and then we'll mess with it. Let's see. I want to get the drops, but I don't want to get spoiled. No problem. That happens all the time. I believe if you have my stream open or anyone else's, and you mute the tab in your browser, you can still farm the drops, and you don't have to listen to me if you don't want to hear my voice. I still appreciate you being here. It helps us content creators out anytime the viewer number goes up. All right, does drop begin? Yeah. Let's go ahead and turn the music back on just so it's not so quiet. Not mute set to 1%. I've heard about in the Twitch player. If you mute it in the Twitch player, it will not count you as getting progress. But if you mute the tab or the application, I think it works. I just found out you're supposed to update your chipset drivers. I did it now and I get more FPS in my games. I had zero idea this was a thing. Yeah, it's one of those things I forget about, and then every 5 or 10 years, I'm like, oh yeah. When some catastrophic thing is happening, then I remember. Okay. Let's see. Sparkly guy, put him down there. All right, we need some text. Get rid of the drop shadow. All right, do that. Oh gosh, wait, no. All right. New patch notes. All right, first of all, make that white tag font. All right, what are the bullet points today? New story, CM Rays, Wizard Vault refresh, Trash Panda, Plushie update, and more. That's probably too much. Let's get rid of Wizard Vault refresh. All right, so let's do like size 50. Nope, size 40. And make this one like size 60. Do like that. All right. And we want to have the Trash Panda not covered if possible. Hang on a second. Ah. Hang on. All right, I can work with that. Ah. There we go. Okay. And then selection, and we got to give it like a shadow so it's more visible. Oh, what's going on? It's lagging. My GIMP, no! It's lagging. You want to listen to another stream in the meantime, muting 1% is useful as muting the time. We'll mute all other Twitch times, I think. Does drop begin? Yes, the drops have begun on Twitch, yes. Chat, my GIMP locked up. Now the question is, do I wait or do I kill the program? Uh-oh. Chat, I don't know if I am still live. What? Alright, chat, if you can hear me, my computer's completely locked up, and Control-Alt-Delete is not working either, and I cannot see you guys talking. Trying to find a way to fix this without restarting the stream, because that would really, really suck. I just went to my wife's computer in the house to see if I was live, because I can't even tell right now. Everything is completely unresponsive. Alt F4 is not working. Control Alt Delete is not working. I can still hear Guild Wars 2 music. Damn it. Sorry all, again, if you can hear me, I'll be back as soon as possible. Hang on. Okay, Control Shift Escape is not working. Control Delete is still not working. Alt F4 is not working. This is very irritating. So I went to my wife's computer and I'm able to see the stream. I can see that I'm still transmitting, but nothing is responsive on my side right now. I can move the mouse, but I can't click on anything or see you guys talking. And I would like to not have to restart my machine because then the viewer count gets reset to 0, which is pretty catastrophic on days like this. Well, catastrophic is a strong word, but it sucks. Alright. All right, chat, I hate to do it, but I do not see another option. My computer's completely unresponsive. It's only because I can still hear the Guild Wars 2 music and I can still see the stream on my wife's computer that I know that I'm still transmitting, but I can't click on anything and I can't Control Alt Delete or Alt F4 or Control Shift Escape or anything. Nothing is responsive.